No,
Are you a chipmunk?
Is that little chipmunk?
Are you a little chipmunk? Good morning, everyone. Today we are continuing our pantry purge. We're gonna be cooking a bunch of stuff and baking and doing all sorts of things. Jessica actually made for us for lunch this like rice broccoli thing that she made up. Cheesy rice. See, Duncan's here still eating his cheesy rice.
Guys, look it's very yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm trying to get it.
That was really good, and I would have never thought to use the rice and the broccoli in that way. So we're getting creative, right?
Yeah.
So Jessica has a public Pinterest that you can check out, and she just posted the recipe that she modified a little bit to make this. Hey.
Hi.
Parker got a stool so he could be kind of close to my height. Almost there. Almost there. You want me to come down? There we go. All right. I'm planning on making some bread today, making some sauerkraut. We're gonna kind of spend some time in the kitchen prepping some stuff, making stuff more edible, and because you can't eat straight flour, you gotta cook it a little bit. So we're gonna get some stuff ready and eat things, which that's the part I'm the most excited about.
And also, you can't eat straight eggs.
Well, you gotta cook the eggs. You can't
Eat like straight eggs.
Yeah, you can't just swallow it like a snake.
Or you can't eat rats.
Yeah, you gotta cook those first. Jacob found this in the garage, so he's baking this.
I'm
Very
trying
exciting.
to. It's very hard to crush this butter. I think my thing isn't big enough though.
Jacob decided to bring out some machinery here to do the mixing for him.
I fixed my Mickey Mouse book.
How'd you fix it? Oh, wow.
I fixed it with this duct tape.
With duct tape?
Yeah, it was unicorn duct tape. We just found it. Me and Parker just found it.
What happened to your book? I feel like I read that book to you like 2 days ago and it was fine. What happened?
It was from me doing the teaching thing that Parker told me how to do a lesson.
What kind of lesson?
The jumping that was on the balance beam.
So you were on the balance beam.
Yeah, and
And-
I just fell and I broke this book from.
This book got a gymnastics injury
Yeah, and it got broken from that.
and you taped it up with duct tape.
Yep.
I just wanted to say hi. Because I feel like I've been here doing a lot of things, but I don't know if I've shown up in the vlog, so we're saying hi.
I
Already.
want to go pee.
Oh, you gotta go. Want to see a mix? Oh, it just looks like a chocolate chip cookies. Huh? It looks so good.
Oh, it looks so good. Duncan might be
Whoa, that's looking so good, Jake.
It's literally cookie dough. It's very sticky. Like,
Yeah, it's so fun.
I don't know why it's so sticky. I do.
Did you go on that ride?
It's really fun.
Did you go on that ride?
Yes, I did. It's so fun. I went on a rainy day and I got so wet. I'm telling Duncan about the Rapids ride at California Adventure.
I didn't go on that ride.
No, because you were too tiny, because when you last went to Disneyland, you were a little tiny baby.
Uh-huh.
But now what are you?
3.
Yeah. And how big are you?
Tall. And
Yeah.
I get to go on the splashy ride.
Hopefully.
Rapids?
We'll have to measure you.
Uh-huh.
We'll have to measure you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We forgot.
Yeah.
The ride forgot.
What?
We forgot.
Gotta measure.
You know what else?
Mm-hmm.
So when we get in the line, sometimes, so it depends on the day. Sometimes it's really hot and sunny, but sometimes it's really cold and rainy. And one day, it was really cold and rainy and there was no line because no one wanted to go on it because it was really cold and rainy. but I wanted to go on it. So I went in line and I rode it over and over and over and over and over and over again, and there was no line.
What do you think of that?
How wet do you get on that ride?
Wet, very wet.
Very wet. Would you go on it if it was really, really cold and get super wet, or not really?
I don't want to do that ride.
Okay.
Oh, okay. But it's really fun.
Yeah.
But on really hot days.
Ride, like a kid. I'm not. I'll go on that ride, but I can't. I don't want to go on that because it's so splashy and wet.
Well, that's the fun of it.
Yeah.
It's so fun. You go up and then you go down and it splashes you and then you keep going. It's really fun. You get really wet, but it's still really fun. Like on really hot days, you know when it's like really hot and you're like, I really need some water, like that. And like you really need to go in the pool. Then you go on Splash Mountain. There's a long line on hot days though. But then you go on, not Splash Mountain, it's the rapids, Roaring Rapids. You get in and then it gets you so wet.
Oh.
And then you're like, yay!
Someday. Who knows when we'll go to Disneyland again?
Someday.
Activated Hamilton. Hamilton.
You will blow us all away. Someday.
Hamilton. Activated.
One kitchen tool that I'm going to be using a lot today is our food processor. So let's get that out. So we get a farm box every week, and this last week they gave us 2 different kinds of cabbages, a red cabbage and a green cabbage. And I'm gonna make sauerkraut with them, A, because I love sauerkraut, and B, because it's a really good way to preserve cabbage and make it last long. So the first thing I'm gonna do is shred up a whole bunch of cabbage. I salted this in layers as I was putting it into this bowl, and now I'm gonna squish it up a bunch with my hands, and you're gonna see it really take the form of sauerkraut as I do that.
While Christopher is sauerkrauting, I am feeding Luke some butternut squash puree. And the butternut squash is a little bit chunky and kind of an interesting texture, and we've been working with his occupational therapist on transitioning him to new textures and thicker purees. So he's doing a really good job with it. Here you go. Big boy. Clean out that spoon a little bit. Do you see a cutie, Luke, in there? Do you see a cutie? Good job. Good boy. You're such a big boy. You're such a big boy. And Bailey is in an out school class. I think it's Finding the Sorcerer's Stone escape room, Harry Potter literature study. I don't know. She actually was in 3 different Harry Potter classes today. So, and the other kids are doing grandma story time, so I'll go show you that. It's really precious.
And he stretched another half. If he put on a hat and inside lived a rat, you would have a giraffe and a half and a rat and a half. If a bumbly old bee stung him right on the knee, giraffe and a half with a rat in his hat, looking cute in a suit with a rose on his nose and a bee on his knee.
So this container was full of butternut squash, and Luke has eaten it all. And I just added some Greek yogurt to the mix, so he has some protein and fat too. Yummy. Squash gurt. Do you like your squash gurt? Do you like your squash gurt? Good boy. That was a big bite.
So this is our finished sauerkraut. Well, it's not finished yet. It's got to sit on our counter for at least a week, maybe 2 weeks. It starts off multicolored, but as the time goes on, little micro biology inside of the jar will eat and digest it and make it all turn this uniform, bright pink. It's so pretty. It tastes so good. It's the best sauerkraut. Homemade sauerkraut made without vinegar, just put on the counter, is the best sauerkraut, in my opinion. Now all I have to do is be really patient. Also, I made a loaf of bread. So far, pretty productive day in the kitchen. Ooh, the scones just came out of the oven.
My scone has been served.
Your scone?
The scone.
Have you had any of it yet?
A little bit, because a bit fell off, so I just...
Oh yeah, you gotta save those fall off bits.
Fuki just joined in. Do you see Grandma?
He plays for the Golden State Warriors now. So this is a true story. And it can be for gymnastics, it can be for acting, it can be for singing, it can be for being an astronaut or a doctor. Any dream you have.
Luke just ate so much food, and now he's joining Grandma Storytime, so hope he's a happy little guy. And what about you? Are you a happy guy?
I'm a happy little guy. Yeah, scone.
Those look incredible. Best scone you ever had? That's what Jacob said.
Good.
Nice. And this is loud. It's not like super loud, but it makes funny noises. And this is Vitamix, by the way. A lot of people asked where we got it. It's a Vitamix food cycler.
So another thing that we use this for is grating cheese. And so I'm gonna take a big old block of cheese, run it through this, and then we'll have grated cheese to make nachos or quesadillas or omelets or any of the things that you would need grated cheese for.
I'm making some raisins. How you make that is you wash up some grapes and then you dry the grapes and pick them off the stems, and you dry the grapes. Here's one. And I have my dryer right here. It's not called a dryer, it's like, it like dries food, like dry apples and stuff like that. But you have to like give the grapes space in between, but they will shrink, and that's okay if they do. I don't get how these like turn into raisins, because like grapes aren't raisins. I finished this route, and then you can make your own homemade raisins. I don't get it because there's like raisins in here, raisins compared to this. Boom, boom. Like, what?
All right, I have spent most of the day in the kitchen, and one of the things I did was make that big loaf of bread, but I used the dough for that to make some pizzas. So we got 2 cheese pizzas here, and then there's a pizza in the oven right there. And that's a special Greek pizza that has feta cheese on it, some olives, some pepperoncinis. I'm really excited about that pizza. Might be a little too spicy for the kids, but they got 2 cheese ones, so we're all good. What did you catch? What did you catch? Oh, a little wild chipmunk. Hey you, are you a little chipmunk?
I love the little tail, it's so stiff.
Looky, 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 looky. You're such a squirrel.
He's a chipmunk. No.
Are you a chipmunk?
He's a little chipmunk.
Are you a little chipmunk?
And we also have a penguin for him.
Oh, those are cute.
Cute. You are such a cute.
They're just like too big for him, but like amazing. You should put him to bed in those. My Huey. He's like a little chipmunk.
He's a kissy chipmunk.
He's a kissy chipmunk.
He's a catchy chipmunk. He's like a wild chipmunk because he has slobber, and chipmunks have slobber. So like, so cute. Hey, what?
Every once in a while, Jessica orders something for the kids, and it shows up, and I have no idea like that she even bought it, and then our kid is like a chipmunk or something. So like, what is this? And you've been a panda, and what else have you been?
A pig.
A tiger?
A pig.
A pig?
A bear, I think.
Look
He's
at
been
this
a bear.
cutie.
No.
A panda bear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A panda bear. And the
chipmunk.
fox one, I have a zebra.
Now we've got a little chipmunk.
And Auntie Pansy's.
He really gets into character. Give us your best chipmunk impression. That's pretty good.